Hey Deacon fans, I'm Lizzie Brown and this is your Fast Break with Trent VanHorn. So Trent, last season you became a scholarship player and you played a pretty crucial role for the team. How did that feel for you?
That was definitely a cool experience for me. Like you said, I was a walk-on the first couple of years here, and that was also a really cool time for me. I mean, I had played a unique role in practice, and had a good time playing on the scout team, and I became close with a lot of the guys here. But it's been a little bit different being a scholarship player. I try to just bring the same mindset to practice and things like that still, just play as hard as I can, and I just try to do whatever I can to help our team win. So that part of it hasn't really changed much. It's been cool to definitely make bigger contributions during the games and things like that, but for the most part I've tried to just kind of remain in terms of how I approach practice and in the games too. I've tried to kind of keep that part the same.
So you were on the pre-med track, which means you have a lot of balancing out to do between being a student athlete and a student as well. What's that like for you?
It's difficult at times, especially when I've got a lot of science classes going on, and tests are usually around the same time period during the semester. So it's difficult, especially during the conference schedule, and we're traveling a lot. I mean, that becomes hard. The biggest thing is you just got to be smart about managing your time. And when we're on the road and traveling, I mean, actually gives me a lot of good time to, when we're in the hotel and have some downtime, to get some work done and get caught up on things. But it's definitely doable. You just have to be smart about your time and make sure when you do have just 10 or 15 minutes off, you just got to be always doing something. And if you do that, you can be really successful.
Who has been your favorite professor so far?
I'd say my favorite professor has been Dr. Lord, she teaches genetics here among a couple other biology electives, but she's in my major, and she's been a pre-health director for me for my first few years here, and she's been just a really good mentor for me. I can always go to her, door's always open. I can always go to her with questions and things of that nature. I really enjoyed her class, but it's been a relationship that I developed with her, in her class, but then it's continued after that, which has been pretty special.
And this is your senior year, so it's your last season on the basketball team. How are you feeling about that?
It's weird for sure. I can't believe I'm a senior. It's gone by so fast. But yeah, I'm just hoping that we have a really good season. I'm really excited about this year. I think we've got a really close-knit team. I think we're doing a lot of good things right now, and overall I'm just really excited about it.
Stay tuned for your next Fast Break episode.